who's the people who's mostly getting shot? Black, poor people.
If it was a country halfway across the globe where police misconduct, government misconduct, violence were all escalating as clinics were being closed and schools were being closed and legal counsel wasn't being provided during criminal investigations, I think many of our neighbors, even here in Chicago in the wealthier communities, would think, oh my goodness, how can this be, you know? Where instead, sometimes the media shows it only as a problem of some individuals. And it's just not a coincidence.
I mean, everything we keep hearing is like, it's just kind of like this whole part of Chicago is just kind of being abandoned, basically, by like university, by the government.
It's not that they don't care, it's also because they are ignorant of this issue.
Chief Keef and them, you know, rapping about all the gang stuff, and it ain't enough people rapping about positive stuff.
These bitches love Sosa, oh and I know it. Fucking with them old boys, you gon' get fucked over. Rarries and Rovers, these hoes are cheap Sosa. Hit on with that Cobra, now that boy slumped over. They do it all for Sosa, you boys ain't making no noise. Y'all know I'm a grown boy, your clip full of bro boys. God, y'all some robots, God, y'all some robots. We GBE dope boys, we got lots of dope boys. Love Sosa, and they love them glow boys.
If you turn on any rap song, only thing they talk about is money, drugs, and women. That's the influence, and it is kind of sad because they never put out positivity.
I want to ask, just in reference to Chief Keef and him, like all the attention that the media gives him, has that affected things in your area? Like, has that made things different?
Yes, definitely. Ever since Chief Keef arose in the mainstream media, everybody wants to be rappers. Everybody wants to be drillers. Everybody wants to be drug dealers, you know?
I don't think nobody want to be like him, but the people from his set, back 63rd King Drive, like Lamb Rod and 300 them, you feel me, and 600 them, his gang members, they the only ones who really look up to him, if you ask me. But like, since he made it, like, I don't think nobody thought that they could ever make it out of Chicago rapping with this type of music and making it to the industry. You know, by his type of music making it to the industry, now everybody in Chicago think they gang music and making it to the industry. That's why everybody in Chicago just full of gang banging now, everything full of gang banging, because everybody want that chance to get on.
Because
they want their chance to get on in the rap industry, so they gonna kill each other. You know, you feel me? They just going at war with each other, killing each other. It makes the gang violence worse, because everybody want to know who up next and stuff. I don't think nobody else could do it, because in the long run, people gonna get tired of listening to this music like that. If somebody gonna try to do it, they better do it now for it's too late. They better do it now while Chicago high, because when Chicago ain't high, and all this stuff be over with, they ain't no have no chance. That's why everybody trying to do it now and battle for next.
What happens then? What happens to all these kids who want to be rappers?
So they gang bang until they make it. They hustle, they gang bang.
Make it aware though.
Until they try to make it to where they
gang banging and hustling. If you look at the history, look at statistics, gang banging and hustling gets you nowhere but in jail or 6 feet under. I'm sorry.
It's
Who's
cool.
a successful gangbanger? Like, how about these? That's because he got signed. In jail now. Yeah, and look where he's at. Look where he's at.
Right.
Look where
He
he's
got
at.
famous and he brought his whole team with him.
So how's everybody else doing? Like Keef's huge.
He good, man. He living his life.
Yeah.
He about to turn 18.
Oh yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So young. What about Dirk and Lil Reese?
Dirk and Lil Reese, Dirk working, Reese working.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are they both still kind of like at the same level, or?
Not really.
Yeah.
They different people. Like Dirk more of a like poppy artist, trap like artist. I mean Reese is just like straight on like street music. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah. You think Reese will catch on as big as Dirk?
Yeah, in time and timing.
How long do you think it's gonna take though?
It ain't gonna take that long. couple of months.
What does he have to do to get there?
Listen to Chop.
Well, what advice would you have for Reese?
Like, bro, you just gotta sit down and listen, man. You an artist, you a signed artist to Def Jam. You feel me? You're not a regular person like you was. Why jeopardize your deal and you feel me, your stuff for this?
Yeah.
Bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
Not saying that I'm like a whiz or something, but I see the bigger picture. That's what happened with Keith and me. Like, I seen the bigger picture and I told him, like, bro, this is what we should do. And look at him now, you feel me?
Yeah.
He in the media, everything, you feel me? Doing dumb stuff now. Dirk really listened, so it was just a matter of a time. I already knew Dirk was just gonna like turn up.
Yeah.
You just gotta listen.
I think people also kind of like figured out finally that like producers actually make the songs.
Yeah, like you really make the song.
Yeah.
Like if you have an artist that you work with for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, you really like molding him into a artist. You feel me? And without you even knowing.
Yeah.
When I did all the stuff with Keith, I didn't even know until the time we dropped the mixtape. I was like, damn, bro, it's really an artist. Like, it's really real. Like, we doing numbers like millions of views, thousands of, you feel me? I'm just like, whoa. It just caught me off guard.
Now, what about your own deal? Can you tell me how you got signed?
I just didn't sign any deal. I got the best deal out of a million producers. The best deal out of everybody. I could sell beats to independent artists. Like most producers can't even do that.
Do you listen to your own music a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not trying to hit a radio, see what's going on with the radio. I'm not following that. I ain't do the song for the life of no radio play. You feel? I just did it just because this what we do.
It
This
just
what we
came
gonna
out
bring.
of you and like your experience. Right?
And then the radio just caught on to it and then it just spread it.
What's the deal with Paris Bueller?
Me and Paris Bueller like brothers.
Yeah.
He found me when I was like 13, 12 on MySpace years ago. Bro, he doing this thing with Lil Durk. It's a whole family, like we making money together. When you hear Paris Bueller tag, just think of Young Chop too. And when you hear Young Chop tag, think of Paris Bueller. That's how it's gonna be for life. And we at Bandcamp Studios, my boy Paris Bueller spot. You know, that's where the hits be made. This is where the hits is getting made. Craig! Craig! Stop it! Can I borrow your sugar? Stop it! Stop it! Can I borrow that refrigerator?
Come on, bro. Going up.
Come on!
What flavor are you putting in there?
Fuck your swag, nigga. Move out with your fool ass.
This breeze. Cactus Breeze.
I'm getting to the money. Yeah, that's all that we know.
Huh?
Fucking bad bitches. Yeah, that's all that we know.
I got another one in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's all that we know.
Yeah. Hookah Chop. Chop. Young Chop on the hookah.
So that's the only thing you fuck with, right, Chop? Why is that?
It's flavor.
When did you adopt the name Paris Bueller? Unless your parents named you that. They didn't, right?
Not actually. I've been Paris Bueller for forever. Look it up. You don't see any other Paris Buellers.
Hell no.
Google Paris Bueller. I am Paris Bueller.
Do you like Ferris Bueller? The movie?
Loved it.
Great, right?
Me and Chop kind of took off with that shit about 05. I'm not gonna say it was drill music or whatever it was, but it was our sound. It was still our own sound. We still wasn't making no music like nobody.
How old were you guys?
Cause I was like 18.
14.
I thought you was 13.
13, 14, whatever. 12.
And since then, we couldn't get rid of each other.
Actually, we was right down the fucking street from each other.
Dirk used to come around to the studio.
Dirk was the first person.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. He was the first person ever to come around to the studio.
L's up for them haters.
Can you tell me about making L's Anthem?
Oh man, that's the record that did it. I made the beat, he came up with his verses. He didn't really have a hook. I kind of constructed one. Once I did that, we took off with it.
Dirk was a little cagey about what L's are. Can you tell me what L's are?
What'd he tell you?
He told me a lot of things.
That's whatever he told you.
Oh. I think he said the big one was loyalty.
There you go. I'm gonna showcase him as that superstar that he's supposed to be. With the street that he got, you know what I'm saying? Take all of that, package it up, make it look real nice, you know? Slow down on that hookah.
Slow down on the weed, bro.
Nope.
Okay then.
Did you see this coming? Like, I mean, it's an explosion.
Yep.
We knew it was gonna happen though.
Do you think there's any like social forces that made it happen? Like just right now?
I can't put it no other kind of way, man. We just do us. You know what I'm saying? We from this area. This how it is out here. That's what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? They talk about what they see. They talk about what they doing. So I make it sound good. I put it together and make it sound good. Kudos to everybody, but it's our turn. We got it. We gonna keep it for a while.